It's that time of year again. Yes, it is time for back to school sales. And with that means incredible deals and low prices on all kinds of things, whether you are in school or not. And so with that in mind, I took a trip to my local Dollar Tree to see what I could get for less than $10 to start, if I had to start gathering Bible study supplies from the beginning and only had $10. Spoiler alert, I only spent $8.03. So what did I get? Let's go through it. So I'm assuming with this video that you have a Bible. If you don't, you can get one from the Dollar Tree. I don't know if it's $1.25, but even if it's not, you can still get one. You can get an entire King James version of the Bible at the Dollar Tree. But let's assume you have a Bible. What else might you need? Well, that Bible may not have room for you to journal, so you may want a separate journaling notebook. I picked up this neat one that has 60 sheets in it. So even if you just wrote on one sheet per day, this would last you for 2 months. It was only $1.25. I thought it was pretty cool because of the color, like the purple and the flowers and stuff. But there were lots of designs to choose from. There were composition books to choose from. So if you want to write in something bigger, you could definitely do that as well. But if you're going to have a journal, you need some pens. So I picked up this 2-pack of ink R2 rollers. So 2 of them were $1.25. They are rollerball style pens with 0.7 millimeter ink. This is important, not ink, but nibs. The reason this is important is because the smaller that nib, the lower that number of millimeters, the more fine and precise you can write. So if you don't have a lot of room, you can actually write a little smaller. And this is a lot better than trying to use a wide ballpoint pen or a gel pen that may or may not have consistent ink running through it. So this rollerball, I thought, was a good compromise. So we've got our journal, we've got our pens, and then what if you want to highlight in your Bible? Well, I didn't pick up highlighters for the reason that Dollar Tree highlighters can be a little suspect. And sometimes you just never know what you're going to get, and you don't want the chance of them bleeding through your Bible. So instead, a really good idea is to pick up colored pencils. Yes, they sell Crayola at the Dollar Tree. This is the $1.25 pack. If you got it like that, you can get the bigger pack for $3 or $5. They had erasable colored pencils. They had twistable colored pencils. I've shown those in videos before. So, but those are $3 and $5. This 8-pack, which is all you need to start, of colored pencils was only $1.25. So I would use these instead of a highlighter. And now because you have pens inside your Bible, you may want to use sticky notes. And they have regular sticky notes of multiple colors and transparent sticky notes, which I have tested, not this brand, but you can use a ballpoint pen on the transparent stickies. So transparent stickies are fun because they are transparent, but there was only 100 in this pack for $1.25 versus 250 sticky notes of non-transparent for $1.25. So if you can, I would get both and see which one you like better. But for sure, the better value lies in the non-transparent stickies. And so you had those. So we got our journal, our pens, our colored pencils. You already have a Bible. You've got 2 types of stickies. And we need something to put all of this in. How about a nifty storage container? Now, sure, you could have picked up, or I could have picked up a pencil case of some sort. I'm sure this all fits when it's out of the box. But I could have picked up a pencil case, but I didn't like my options, so I picked up this storage container for $1.25. Make sure you don't forget the lid, because the lids were not stored necessarily on top of the storage container. So the storage container does have a lid. Make sure you grab it. But there were lots of different colors. I happen to like this green color. So this is something that you can use to store your pens and your colored pencils, and the stickies will fit in here once they're out of the package, so don't worry about that. So you do have enough room in this little storage container for everything. So without buying a Bible, just for the supplies, I was able to spend $8.03. That there was tax on all of these goodies. And I think that was a job well done, if I do say so myself. I didn't mean for this to be a long video. Every Dollar Tree is different. So to find what you want, unfortunately, you may have to go to $2 or $3 Dollar Trees, hopefully not. But with all of the back to school sales going on, I primarily went to the back to school section, but of course there's the regular office supply section as well. So make sure to look in both sections when you are at the store. And we all know which Dollar Trees in our neighborhood are better than others. So keep that in mind when you set out to go shopping. Also, I got this first thing in the morning when the store opened, and they were still putting out more inventory. So be mindful of time of day when you go shopping. All that being said, if you like these Dollar Tree videos, if you like these tools, hauls, let me know. I will do more of them. Tools that I don't use get donated to my local church, so don't worry. Everything gets used somehow, some way. But I am interested in using these transparent sticky notes from Jot. Not gonna lie, that just seems super cool to me. So yeah, Dollar Tree haul 2025 in the books. Shop those back to school sales, even if you don't have kids. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Share this video if you like it. Let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite supply in this whole video? Did you learn something about a neat Bible study or Bible journaling supply that you did not know before? If so, leave a comment below. If you have any questions, leave that below as well. And let's see. In the last Dollar Tree video, I asked if you were a cat person or a dog person. I'm not going to ask that question because I've got 3 dogs and 2 cats who are all sleeping right now, thankfully. And so this year's question is random. It's about toilet paper. Are you over or under? You know what I'm talking about. Do you put the paper over? Do you put the paper under? Apparently this divides households nationwide. So that is my random question of the day. Let me know in the comments what you think. Of course, you don't have to answer that question. With that, I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.